Hey y'all, it's your girl Shannon. I am back today with truth number 20, y'all. And truth number 20 is just about, I just want to talk about integrity, y'all, and how we treat people and how we look at others and how we view other people, y'all. I've been going through a season like God has me really paying attention to how I treat people and how people are being treated by others around me, y'all. It is very imperative, y'all, that we come together as a whole in this world. And with so much destruction and so much bad stuff that's going on, and so much evil and dirt and backstabbing and stuff that we do and stuff that's going on in this world, y'all, we got to learn a better way to do this, a better way to treat each other, a better way to love each other, and a better way to uplift each other, and how not to judge each other. You know, like I said before, that was one of the reasons why I kind of like stopped doing when I was doing this at first, because I found myself um being judgmental of others. I'm just gonna be honest. I found myself paying more attention, like I said, to what people were doing than the reason why they were doing what they were doing. And I lost focus of what I was supposed to be doing. And so God took me through a season where he made me see. There are things where he put blinders on me to the left and the right, and I couldn't see nothing but what was in front of me. And I thank God for that, because I realized a lot of stuff that was still inside of me that needed to be worked on, y'all. We have to rid ourselves and cure ourselves of these heartaches, y'all. And a lot of it starts with how we view and judge other people. So we so willing sometimes to view other people the way we want to view them and judge them off of what they got going on in their life, that we forget what we got going on in our life. And we forget that the things that we need to correct and the things that we need to work on, y'all. It is so discouraging sometimes, hearing what other people say about you, or sometimes, but I'm gonna tell you, you just gotta let that stuff roll off your back. And you also have to be the type of person that does not do that to other people. So you can't expect to gain strength and endurance to let stuff like that roll off your back, and you still on this side doing that to somebody else. So we have to change us in the inside, so that whatever we change and it becomes positive, we can spread out to other people. Even if you can just spread it to one more person, then it becomes a chain reaction, and positivity will be spread around the world, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all an example. I was on a set of a very prominent TV show, myself and my husband, maybe a week or so ago. We were on a set of a very prominent TV show, and we were there as extras. Went through this extras casting, and we were there as extras. Well, when you go on these TV sets as extras casting, you're most likely going to be there all day. I mean, like 8, 10, 12 hours. You're going to be there all day. And of course, they accommodate you well. They have snacks and they have food. And of course, you're getting paid, and all of this stuff the whole time that you're there. But the thing was, I saw something that really disturbed me. And it was so unsettling to me. They moved us from one location to the next. And at this time, when they moved us, they told us that everybody was going to lunch. So when they moved us to the new location, they had food, they had lunch. So automatically, the people that were there as extras, they began to go after this food to eat lunch, because you told these people that we were there for lunch. So when they went after this food, y'all, I watched like this lady that was governing over the food. I watched her like slam a pizza box on somebody's hand. I watched people pick up, because they had like po' boy sandwiches, and they had like chicken, crab, shrimp. They had all this kind of stuff. And I watched, like, if people picked up, they had boxes and boxes of these sandwiches, and people were picking up sandwiches and they were taking them back out of their hands, saying, no, you can't eat. This is only for directors and crew and production crew. It's not your time to eat yet. And it really disturbed me, y'all. It did something to me inside of my soul, inside of my core, because of the simple fact, I just couldn't believe that these people were being treated like this simply because they were hungry and they've been on this set all day, and you told them that they were going to lunch, and when they began to try to eat some of the food, it was taken from them. We were told that food is not for extras, it is for crew. Let the crew eat first. I also heard after the crew finished eating, I heard one of those people say to somebody, yeah, you can get whatever you want. It's cold. I mean, we ate what we wanted, so yeah, y'all can have whatever you want. Y'all, you have to watch how you treat other people. You have no right to make anybody feel unworthy or small or belittle them or bully them. You as a human being, as a person, have no right to do that to another person, y'all. We got to treat each other better. We got to do better. It made me sick to my stomach. And it's something, I don't know why it's on me so tough, y'all. I do know why, but I know that this is a situation that must be addressed, y'all. We got to do better by each other. We got to have more compassion. You got to understand that everybody in the world is going through something. Just like you may be going through something right now in your life, the person next to you, that person in the grocery store, that person standing on the sidewalk at the convenience store, at the corner store, asking for a quarter. You never know what's going on in people's life, y'all. We need to learn how to have a little more love and compassion for each other. Think about your fellow man a little bit more. And another thing that irks me, I am so tired of us judging each other because this person doesn't do something the way that you feel they should do it, or this person doesn't dress how you think they should dress, or they don't look how you think they should look. We are individuals for a reason. If God wanted all us to be the same, we would have all been sharing one brain. No, what he gave us one of is him and the Holy Spirit to share amongst each other. But you are an individual. You have your own brain for a reason. Be you, do you, wake up every day, be unapologetically you. Be yourself, y'all. Don't worry about these people judging you and talking about the way you do what you do or why you do what you do. Just make sure you have integrity and you do what you're supposed to do the right way. Don't worry about other people. Because I'm going to tell you something. Anybody that sit up and worry about what somebody else is doing and how they're doing what they're doing, they ain't doing enough in their own life. And it's really an insecurity, and they really either envious and jealous of you, of your drive. It could be your drive, your ambition. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, that is an ugly, disease-filled monster that is inside of a person that sits up and do that to other people. So do not worry about what people have to say about how you live your life, and you know that you're trying to do the right thing. Now, if you know you ain't trying to do the right thing, then you might need to listen to a few, but don't listen to negative stuff. Always seek direction. Seek God first. Seek direction from God. And when he realize and wake up what's going on, and when he place people in your life to share with you different things or help you along in different ways, be receptive to those things. But do not be receptive to the negative and to the evil norm of what goes on in this world, y'all. We got to do better by each other, because ain't nobody no better, ain't nobody no less than nobody else. We are all human beings. God made all of us from the same mold, baby, from his heart. So we got to be the heart of God and treat each other better, y'all. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of people putting their own humanly judgments. And then people that's Christians, that follow God, we the worst at that. We are the absolute worst. We think that because we done developed in our mind that people are supposed to live life this Christian way that you think you done developed in your mind, these practices and laws that was made up by man that people have developed, and they think if you ain't living that way that you wrong. We got to stop, y'all, because what you are doing is you are turning people away. I remember being in a spot where I told you I had denounced God. So I remember being in a spot where I didn't care, and I had just given up on God. God hadn't given up on me, but I had given up on him. And I remember fighting inside of me and saying, I want to go to church, but why should I go to church when these people ain't gonna do nothing but judge me? They're not gonna try to help me. They're not gonna try to understand where I'm coming from. They're just gonna look at me like I'm filthy and I'm nasty and like I'm the worst of the worst because I told them that I had denounced God before. You know, we gotta stop, y'all. I'm here to tell you, these people that run around and act like they holier than thou, and they want to just quote these Bible scriptures and manipulate them and all this stuff, y'all, we got to stop. It's time to get for real. And I don't call myself no pastor, no preacher, no prophet, no none of that, because that's not what I am. I'm a child of God, and I got something to say, and he told me that I use myself as an example, make myself transparent, and lay it out here on the line before the world so that people can hear it and see it. That's all I'm doing is being obedient. I don't want no title of nothing but obedience. That's all I'm doing. So if you don't like what another person's doing or how they expressing themselves, or as long as it's not negative, if they trying to do something positive, leave people alone. Quit attacking everybody. Because if you have time to sit up and attack people, baby, it's something wrong with you. If you got to sit up and time to analyze everything another person does and the way they do what they do, it's something wrong with you. And I can guarantee you that there's a lot of things inside of yourself that you really should be attacking and analyzing. Because if you was working on self, you wouldn't have time to be analyzing and attacking anybody else. If you was doing your job, if you was doing what God wants you to do, if you was doing what God tells you to do, then you have no time to attack and analyze other people. So I'm just asking y'all, can we have a little more compassion? Can we show a little more love? Can we have a little more integrity, y'all? You would be amazed how the smallest act of kindness can change somebody's day. It can change their whole narrative. You can save somebody's life with the smallest act of kindness, the smallest gesture, the smallest kind words, the fewest words. You can change somebody's life. So do that instead of being condescending and judgmental and negative and mean and just downright ugly and nasty. Let's do that. Let's be nice. Let's be kind. Let's have respect for people. Let's have integrity. Let's be patient with others. Let's have a sense of togetherness, because even if I'm doing something and I'm doing it this one way, and you may be doing the same thing I'm doing, but you're doing it another way, we should be trying to find some common ground where we can come together and do this together and make it bigger and greater, instead of hating on each other and making ways sliding comments and statuses on social media and talking about other people to people. All this stuff got to stop. It's all negativity, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I am so sick of it. And I know y'all sick of it too. And the only way it's going to stop y'all is if we stop it. And the only way it stops, if you stop it, is to be an example of the positive. So whatever is going on in your life, y'all, wherever you at, even if you on that job that you hate every day, even that if you live in a neighborhood that you don't like, even if you are subject to things that you do not agree with, find some positive ground in everything, everywhere, and in every person that you encounter. Stop looking for the worst and pointing it out. Look for the best, the positive in stuff, and point that out. Show people, highlight the positive. Let's stop being so negative and downtrodden. The world has enough of that and does enough of that on its own, y'all. Be an example for somebody. If not for yourself, be an example for somebody else, y'all. Learn how to treat people, learn how to talk to people, and learn how to, most of all, mind your own business. Do you get yourself together? All the time that you spend talking about somebody else, worrying about somebody else's business, treating people wrong, being a nasty person, use that energy to make yourself better so that you have something good to contribute out here to the world, and so that it is something that can be passed along instead of negative all the time, instead of meanness all the time. Pass along positivity. Let's love each other, y'all. Time is winding down, y'all. We are really winding down. We are really, when they say in the last days, baby, we are in the last days. We have to do better. And I know that one way we can do better, we can start by doing better. It's just simply how we treat each other. I love y'all. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you can do something today to put a smile on somebody's face to brighten their day. And I also hope and pray that somebody can do the same for you and let it become a domino effect. Let it be passed on, passed on, passed on, passed on, passed on until it becomes the norm, y'all. Y'all have a good day.